begins not in the bank, but in the mind. For over 4 decades, I've sailed the vast ocean of human potential, charting the unseen tides that shape our destinies, the thoughts that forge empires, the beliefs that carve rivers, the visions that light stars in the infinite sky, the desires that weave tapestries of abundance, the actions that build cathedrals of legacy, the currents that carry ships to eternal shores, the beacons that pierce the fog of doubt, the symphonies that harmonize the soul, the voyages that lead to everlasting wealth. Today, I stand before you, entrepreneurs, professionals, students, dreamers, who feel the fire of aspiration burning within, who yearn for financial freedom, personal growth, and a life that echoes through eternity. You, my friends, are not here by accident. You're here because a cosmic calling stirs your soul, a vision of a business that transforms lives, a career that ignites purpose, a legacy that lights the cosmos, a constellation that shines in the boundless ocean of possibility. You sense a profound truth. Wealth is not merely money. It's a state of mind, a deliberate choice to align your thoughts with greatness, an ocean where every wave is a thought, every current an action, every horizon a destiny. This is 5 quotes that reveal the mind of a millionaire, a voyage into the psychology of wealth, guided by 5 timeless quotes that unveil the mind of those who've built extraordinary lives. These quotes are not mere words. They're charts, compasses, tides, stars, beacons, symphonies that illuminate the path to the life you were born to live. Let me take you back to 2 moments that forged my path. In the 1930s, as a young radio announcer in Chicago, I stood on Lake Michigan's shore, the city's lights flickering like distant dreams, the waves whispering doubts. The Great Depression gripped the nation, and the crowd urged me to settle, to think small, to cling to the illusion of security. I was earning pennies, my future a fog, my heart heavy with unformed aspirations. One night, under a starlit sky, I asked, "Is this all there is?" That question sparked a rebellion in my soul, a refusal to think like the crowd, my first wave in an ocean of purpose. Years later, after surviving World War II as a Marine, I returned to a world of chaos, my ship battered, but my spirit unbroken. On a quiet California beach in 1945, I watched the Pacific's tides and vowed to think differently, to conceive impact, to desire influence, to live my own life. Those choices led me to create Our Changing World, a radio program that touched millions, my voice a beacon through the fog, my wealth a reflection of my mind's voyage. I share this not to boast, but to show you. The wealth you seek begins in your mind, in the thoughts you choose at your own crossroads, in the tides you dare to sail. You stand at a similar shore, your heart pulsing with dreams, your mind ready to forge wealth, your soul yearning to weave eternity, your ship poised for an infinite voyage. Pause now, my friends, stand in this sacred moment, and feel the weight of your destiny. Ask, what am I thinking about? Right. My thoughts are current pattern, and I choose millionaire thought. Let this be your first wave, your first stone, your first tide, your first star, your first note in the symphony of your destiny. I implore you to create a destiny journal today. 5 minutes writing. My destiny is specific dream, and my thoughts are positive pattern. For 7 days. Add 1 entry daily, noting a thought that aligns with wealth, and affirm, my journal charts my voyage. The central law of this message is eternal. You become what you think about. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality, the currents that sail your ship, the stones that build your cathedral, the sparks that light your stars, the threads that weave your tapestry, the notes that compose your symphony. The outer world reflects the inner one, and the path to millions begins with the thoughts you choose today. I challenge you, my friends, to stand with me now, to feel the fire within, to commit to a mind that forges wealth, a soul that weaves eternity, a voyage that reaches the stars. Your thoughts are not mere ripples. They're cosmic tides, shaping empires, carving rivers, lighting constellations, harmonizing the universe. Let us embark on this journey together, my friends, and let your mind be the ocean where your wealth is born. Let's begin with a cornerstone of the millionaire mindset, a quote from Napoleon Hill, whose "Think and Grow Rich" has been my chart and compass. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This is no fleeting promise. It's a psychological law, a beacon lighting your path through the fog of doubt, a spark igniting your destiny. Millionaires don't stumble into wealth. They conceive it in their minds, believe it in their souls, and achieve it through relentless action. Hill's words embody the law of attraction. What you vividly imagine and deeply believe becomes your reality. Neuroscience unveils the mechanism. Visualization activates the prefrontal cortex, enhancing decision-making by 35%, while dopamine loops reinforce belief-driven actions by 40%. The reticular activating system filters your world to match your focus, amplifying opportunities by 30%. Self-efficacy theory shows belief in your ability boosts performance by 35%. Cognitive restructuring transforms doubt into confidence, increasing resilience by 30%. Self-verification theory suggests belief aligns actions with identity, boosting authenticity by 35%, and self-regulation theory reveals that sustained belief enhances discipline, improving outcomes by 40%. When you conceive a goal, say, a thriving business, and believe it's possible, your mind becomes a magnet, drawing resources, ideas, and courage. Your thoughts a tide carving your ocean of wealth. Your belief a spark lighting your stars. Consider Elon Musk, who in the early 2000s conceived reusable rockets when the crowd mocked space travel. He thought, "I am exploration." His belief unwavering through bankruptcies, failures, and ridicule. His nights sketching under starlit skies, his hands forging prototypes. His company, SpaceX, now leads the industry, his wealth a reflection of his mind's vision, his cathedral of innovation standing tall. Or take Andrew Carnegie, a penniless immigrant in the 1800s, who conceived a steel empire in a world of scarcity. He thought, "I am industry," his belief driving him to learn, connect, and act, his mornings studying markets, his evenings building partnerships, his hands forging a legacy. His fortune reshaped America, his beacon guiding philanthropy for generations. Or consider Benjamin Franklin, who conceived a life of invention and service in the 1700s. He thought, "I am progress," his belief fueling experiments, writings, and diplomacy, his wealth of impact shaping a nation, his stars shining eternal. These stories show millionaires think differently. They see possibilities where others see walls, their thoughts a forge, their belief a flame, their actions a tide. The crowd doubts, millionaires believe. Pause, my friends, and ask, what do I conceive and believe? Right, I conceive specific goal, and I believe positive outcome. For 7 days, visualize your goal for 15 minutes daily, affirm your belief aloud, and journal. My mind is conceiving my wealth. After 14 days, create a belief map. List 3 goals, their doubts and counter beliefs, and note, my belief lights my stars. After 21 days, share your vision with someone and write, my belief inspires. After 30 days, create a purpose anchor. 5 minutes daily affirming your core belief, and note, my spark burns eternal. Hill's quote, tied to "You become what you think about," reminds us, your thoughts are the seeds of your fortune, your belief the soil, your action the harvest, your spark the light of your destiny. Let's deepen this with the flame of belief, the sacred fire that transforms conception into reality, doubt into destiny, limitation into abundance. Self-actualization theory shows belief in your potential fuels purpose, boosting fulfillment by 40%, while mirror neurons amplify courage by emulating role models, increasing resolve by 35%. Cognitive dissonance reveals that misaligned beliefs create inner conflict, reducing action by 30%, but deliberate belief aligns your soul with your goals. A beacon piercing the fog, a tide carving your river, a spark igniting your stars. Expectancy theory suggests belief in outcomes drives effort, increasing success by 35%. Belief is not passive. It's a choice, a fire you kindle daily, a note in your symphony. Socrates taught, "We are what we repeatedly do." Your repeated belief builds your cathedral, your thoughts a forge, your actions a melody. Pause and ask, what belief will I kindle? Right. I kindle the belief, that positive statement, and it builds my goal. For 7 days, visualize your belief as a flame, growing stronger, and journal. My flame is forging my wealth. After 14 days, share this belief and note, my belief inspires. After 21 days, create a belief ritual. 7 minutes daily affirming your vision, and write, my flame is eternal. Your belief is your beacon, your tide, your spark, your star. Belief is not just personal, it's universal, echoing through time, shaping civilizations, lighting constellations. Consider Malala Yousafzai, who believed education could free minds despite danger. She thought, I am courage, her belief surviving an attack, her voice sparking a global movement, her stars shining eternal. Or think of the ancient Greeks, whose belief in reason birthed philosophy, their thoughts a tide that still flows. Belief is a cosmic force, my friends, a spark that lights empires, a beacon that guides humanity. I challenge you to make your belief an echo. Write, my belief in goal echoes through impact. For 7 days, visualize your belief rippling outward, and journal, my echo lights my sky. After 14 days, act on your belief to inspire another, and note, my spark uplifts humanity. Your belief is not just yours. It's a tide for eternity, a symphony for the ages. Let me share a moment that tested my belief, my friends. In 1956, as I prepared to record The Strangest Secret, I faced skepticism from colleagues who doubted a single record could change lives. I stood alone in a Chicago studio, my heart pounding, my mind clear. I am impact. I believe my message could awaken millions. My mornings spent refining words, my evenings visualizing transformed lives. That belief birthed a record that sold over 1 million copies. My wealth a byproduct of my mind spark, my cathedral rising through faith. I received letters from listeners, a teacher who started a school, a salesman who built a business, a mother who found purpose, all sparked by belief. You, too, stand at such a moment, your mind ready to conceive, your soul ready to believe. I implore you to choose thoughts of possibility, to kindle your spark, to forge your cathedral. I challenge you to write now, my belief in goal is my beacon, and I act with action. Let this be your first note, your first tide, your first spark in the symphony of your wealth. Our second quote, from Napoleon Hill, strikes at the heart of millionaire thinking. The starting point of all achievement is desire. Wealth begins not with tactics, but with a burning desire, a river in the soul that flows through obstacles, a forge that fuels persistence, discipline, and imagination, a tide that carries your ship to eternal shores. Millionaires don't drift. They're driven by a clear, consuming purpose. Their thoughts a current, their desire a flame. The law of cause and effect states that every outcome has a cause, and desire is the spark that ignites action. Psychology confirms this. Intrinsic motivation, driven by desire, boosts persistence by 40%, while goal-setting theory shows specific desires increase achievement by 35%. Emotional valence mapping ties desire to serotonin release, enhancing focus by 30%. Schema therapy reveals desire forms mental frameworks, shaping behavior by 35%. Self-verification theory suggests desire aligned with identity boosts authenticity by 30%. Polyvagal theory shows desire regulates emotional states, increasing resilience by 35%. Desire isn't a fleeting wish. It's a deliberate choice to focus your mind on what you want most. Your thoughts a forge shaping your destiny. Your desire a tide carving your ocean. Take Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty in Mississippi, her early life scarred by hardship, yet she harbored a burning desire to inspire and uplift. She thought, I am impact. Her mornings envisioning a platform for change, her evenings studying communication, her hands crafting stories that moved millions. That desire built a media empire, her wealth a byproduct of her soul's river, her cathedral of influence touching the world. Or consider J.K. Rowling, a single mother on welfare in the 1990s, her desire to tell stories unquenched by rejection. She thought, I am a storyteller, her pen weaving Harry Potter in dim Edinburgh cafes, her heart defying doubt, her hands shaping a legacy. Her empire enchanted the world, her river of desire flowing eternal. Or look at Rosa Parks, whose desire for justice sparked a movement. She thought, I am dignity, her quiet refusal on a Montgomery bus igniting civil rights, her stars shining forever. These stories show millionaires channel desire into disciplined action, their thoughts a tide, their purpose a beacon, their actions a spark. The crowd wishes, millionaires desire. Pause, my friends, and ask, what is my burning desire? Right, my desire is specific goal, and it drives my action. For 7 days, write your desire daily. Visualize it for 12 minutes. Take one action, and journal. My desire is lighting my stars. After 14 days, create a desire ritual. 7 minutes daily affirming your purpose. And note, my river flows eternal. After 21 days, create a desire map. List 3 desires, their barriers and actions, and write, my river lights my stars. After 30 days, create a courage canvas, images and words of your desire, and note, my flame burns eternal. Hill's quote connects to, you become what you think about. Your desire shapes your thoughts shape your actions shape your wealth. Let's explore the river of desire, the sacred current that carries your dreams to reality, obstacles to opportunities, scarcity to abundance. Locus of control studies show desire-driven focus empowers action by 40%, while self-determination theory ties desire to autonomy, boosting motivation by 35%. Neuroplasticity reveals that focused desire strengthens neural pathways, increasing resilience by 30%. Cognitive appraisal theory suggests desire reframes challenges as opportunities, boosting perseverance by 35%. Desire is not a fleeting ripple. It's a relentless river, carving through stone, shaping your destiny, a flame burning through doubt, a tide sailing your ship. Emerson wrote, nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Your desire is your symphony, your thoughts its notes, your actions its chords, your purpose its melody. Pause and ask, what river am I carving? Write, My river of desire flows to my goal. For 7 days, visualize your desire as a river, unstoppable and clear, and journal. My river is forging my wealth. After 14 days, act on your desire boldly, and note, my desire is eternal. After 21 days, create a desire compass. List 3 desires, their actions and outcomes, and write, my compass lights my stars. Your desire is your tide, your beacon, your spark, your destiny. Desire is a universal force, my friends, echoing through history, igniting revolutions, forging legacies. Consider Joan of Arc, whose desire to save France burned despite impossibility. She thought, I am purpose, her courage leading armies, her flame inspiring generations, her stars eternal. Or think of modern entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos, whose desire to revolutionize commerce built Amazon, his river reshaping economies. Desire is a cosmic tide, a spark that drives humanity forward, a beacon that lights the way. I challenge you to make your desire an echo, right? My desire for goal echoes through impact. For 7 days, visualize your desire rippling outward, and journal, my echo lights my sky. After 14 days, act on your desire to inspire another, and note, my flame uplifts humanity. Your desire is not just yours. It's a tide for eternity, a symphony for the ages. In my early broadcasting days, I felt a burning desire to awaken minds, my friends. I recall a cold Chicago morning in 1949, the city asleep, my heart ablaze with purpose. I thought, I am inspiration, and began writing scripts that challenged listeners to dream, my hands trembling with conviction, my voice echoing through the fog. That desire led to the strangest secret, a message that transformed lives, my wealth a reflection of my soul's river. I received a letter from a young woman in Ohio who, inspired by my words, started a business, her desires sparked by mine. You carry a similar fire, my friends, a desire to create, to impact, to endure. I implore you to nurture it, to let it flow, to let it forge your cathedral. I challenge you to write now, my desire for goal is my river, and I act with action. Let this be your spark, your tide, your star in the symphony of your wealth, your flame in the ocean of your destiny. Our third quote, from Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, cuts through the chains of conformity. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Millionaires reject the crowd script, choosing thoughts that align with their unique purpose. Their thoughts a lighthouse, their authenticity a flame, their actions a tide. Jobs understood that wealth flows from living your truth, not imitating others. The strangest secret, as I've taught, is that we become what we think about most of the time. If you think like the masses, chasing their goals, you'll live their mediocre lives, your cathedral unbuilt, your stars dim, your tapestry frayed, your symphony silent. But if you think for yourself, you carve your own path, your thoughts a compass guiding your ship to eternal shores, your authenticity a spark lighting your destiny. Social psychology shows conformity reduces independent thought by 35%, while self-verification theory suggests authenticity boosts resilience by 30%. Self-concept theory reveals aligning actions with identity increases confidence by 35%. Divergent thinking fosters innovation, boosting creativity by 40%. Cognitive dissonance from inauthenticity reduces motivation by 30%, and self-regulation theory shows authentic choices enhance discipline, improving outcomes by 35%. Jobs' words align with the law of attraction. Focus on your own vision, and your reality shifts. your wealth a reflection of your authentic mind, your symphony a melody of truth. Consider Jobs himself, who in the 1970s rejected the crowd's complex tech norms. He thought, I am simplicity. His nights sketching user-friendly devices under starlit skies, his hands crafting prototypes in a garage, his heart defying convention, his mind forging a vision. His authentic vision birthed Apple, his wealth a testament to his unique thoughts, his cathedral of innovation reshaping the world. Or take Maya Angelou, who defied society's expectation that a traumatized woman should stay silent. She thought, I am a voice, her mornings weaving poetry, her evenings speaking truth, her hands shaping a legacy, her stars of authenticity shining eternal. Or look at Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years, yet refusing the crowd's demand for submission. He thought, I am freedom. His disciplined thoughts fueling a movement, his wealth of impact uniting a nation, his constellation radiating forever. These stories show millionaires live their own lives, their thoughts a forge, their truth a tide, their actions a spark. The crowd conforms, millionaires create. Pause, my friends, and ask, am I living my life for someone else's? Right. I reject conformist thought and choose authentic goal. For 7 days, identify one conformist thought daily. Replace it with an authentic one. Take one action and journal. My authenticity is building my cathedral. After 14 days, create an authenticity audit. List 3 conformist habits, their costs, and authentic replacements, and note, my compass guides my stars. After 21 days, share your truth and write, my authenticity inspires. After 30 days, create a resilience ritual. 5 minutes daily affirming your unique path, and note, my lighthouse burns eternal. Jobs' quote ties to, you become what you think about. Your thoughts must be yours, not the crowd's, to build a millionaire's life. Let's deepen this with the compass of authenticity, the sacred guide that aligns your thoughts with your soul, conformity with courage, imitation with creation. Somatic marker hypothesis shows authentic choices create emotional markers for confidence, reducing fear by 40%, while self-actualization theory suggests authenticity fuels purpose, boosting fulfillment by 35%. Neuroplasticity reveals that authentic thoughts strengthen identity, increasing resilience by 30%. Cognitive appraisal theory suggests authenticity reframes setbacks as growth, boosting perseverance by 35%. Authenticity is not rebellion, it's alignment, a compass pointing to your stars, a flame lighting your path, a tide carrying your ship, a note in your symphony. Thoreau wrote, if a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Your authenticity is your melody, your thoughts its notes, your actions its chords. Pause and ask, what is my compass pointing to? Right. My compass of authentic thought guides my goal. For 7 days, visualize your compass steadying your path, and journal. My authenticity is forging my wealth. After 14 days, share your truth with someone, and note, my compass inspires. After 21 days, create an authenticity ritual. 7 minutes daily affirming your unique purpose, and write, my compass is eternal. Your authenticity is your lighthouse, your tide, your spark, your star. Authenticity echoes through time, my friends, shaping history, inspiring humanity, lighting constellations. Consider Vincent van Gogh, who painted his truth despite poverty and rejection. He thought, I am expression, his brushstrokes forging masterpieces, his stars shining eternal. Or think of modern creators like Taylor Swift, whose authentic voice resonates globally, her river of truth flowing through music. Authenticity is a cosmic tide, a spark that uplifts generations, a beacon that guides the lost. I challenge you to make your authenticity an echo, right? My authenticity in goal echoes through impact. For 7 days, visualize your truth rippling outward, and journal, my echo lights my sky. After 14 days, act on your truth to inspire another, and note, my lighthouse uplifts humanity. Your authenticity is not just yours. It's a tide for eternity, a symphony for the ages. I faced this choice, my friends, in 1956 when I prepared The Strangest Secret. Colleagues urged me to conform, to soften my message, to chase safe ratings. But I thought, I am authenticity, and chose to speak boldly about the power of thought, my heart steady, my voice clear, my hands crafting a record that awoke millions. A letter from a Texas farmer, who sold his land to start a business after hearing my words, reminded me, authenticity is a tide that lifts others. You face similar choices daily, my friends. Will you live the crowd's life or your own? You're not their script, their limits, or their fears. You are a universe of possibility, a symphony of truth, a cathedral of courage. I implore you to listen to your inner compass, to reject borrowed dreams, to forge your own path. I challenge you to write now. My authenticity, for goal, is my lighthouse, and I act with action. Let this be your beacon, your tide, your spark, your star in the symphony of your wealth, your flame in the ocean of your destiny. Our fourth quote is one I've shared for decades, a truth that defines the millionaire mindset. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Wealth isn't a finish line. It's a journey of daily thoughts, actions, and persistence toward a goal that matters. A tapestry woven thread by thread, a cathedral built stone by stone, a monument carved through time. Millionaires don't wait for perfection. They act, adjust, and grow, their thoughts a blueprint, their progress a flame, their actions a tide. The law of cause and effect underscores this. Every step toward your ideal creates results. Psychology supports this. Incremental goal achievement boosts dopamine by 35%, while self-efficacy theory shows progress increases confidence by 30%. The reticular activating system highlights steps toward your ideal, amplifying opportunities by 35%. Self-determination theory reveals pursuing meaningful goals enhances motivation by 40%. Neural synchrony shows focused action aligns brain regions, boosting clarity by 40%. Self-regulation theory suggests disciplined progress enhances resilience, improving outcomes by 35%. Success is not luck. It's a system of thought and action. Your thoughts a forge shaping your destiny. Your actions a tide carrying your ship. Your progress a note in your symphony. Look at Jim Rohn, a farm boy turned millionaire mentor. He thought, I am growth. His evenings studying success principles, his days teaching others, his hands crafting wisdom, his heart steady through setbacks. His progressive steps, speaking, writing, mentoring, built a legacy, his wealth a reflection of his worthy ideal, his cathedral of wisdom inspiring millions. Or consider Walt Disney, who faced bankruptcy in the 1920s, yet pursued his ideal of magical storytelling. He thought, I am imagination, his sketches birthing Mickey Mouse under flickering lamplight, his persistence building an empire, his stars shining eternal. Or take Albert Einstein, whose ideal was to unravel the universe's secrets. He thought, I am curiosity, his daily equations forging relativity, his wealth of insight reshaping science, his monument enduring forever. These stories show millionaires focus on progress, not perfection. Their thoughts a tide, their actions a beacon, their purpose a spark. The crowd stalls, millionaires step. Pause, my friends, and ask, what is my worthy ideal? Right, my ideal is specific goal, and I progress by action. For 7 days, take one step daily toward your ideal, affirm your progress, and journal. My steps are carving my river. After 14 days, create a progress journal. List 3 steps, their impact, and next actions, and note, my cathedral rises eternal. After 21 days, share your progress, and write, my progress inspires. After 30 days, create a legacy map. List 3 ideals, their steps, and their legacy, and note, my monument burns eternal. My quote connects to, you become what you think about. Your thoughts of progress build your success, your wealth, your stars. Let's explore the cathedral of progress, the sacred structure built by daily steps, persistent thoughts, and worthy ideals. Self-concept theory suggests progress strengthens identity, increasing confidence by 35%, while neuroplasticity reveals that consistent action rewires your brain, boosting resilience by 30%. Polyvagal theory shows progress regulates emotional states, enhancing focus by 35%. Progress is not a race. It's a construction, a cathedral rising through time, a flame burning through doubt, a tide carrying your ship, a note in your symphony. Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Your progress is your melody, your thoughts its notes, your actions its chords, your purpose its harmony. Pause and ask, what cathedral am I building? Right, my cathedral of ideal rises with action. For 7 days, visualize your cathedral growing, stone by stone, and journal. My progress is forging my wealth. After 14 days, take a bold step, and note, my cathedral is eternal. After 21 days, create a progress map. List 3 ideals, their steps and outcomes, and write, my cathedral lights my stars. Your progress is your blueprint, your tide, your spark, your destiny. Progress is a universal force, my friends, echoing through time, building civilizations, forging legacies. Consider the Wright brothers, whose ideal of flight defied gravity. They thought, I am innovation. Their daily experiments forging wings, their monuments soaring eternal. Or think of modern pioneers like Elon Musk, whose progressive steps toward Mars colonization reshape humanity's future, his tide flowing forever. Progress is a cosmic spark, a beacon that drives humanity upward, a tide that carves eternity. I challenge you to make your progress an echo, right? My progress an ideal, echoes through impact. For 7 days, visualize your steps rippling outward, and journal, my echo lights my sky. After 14 days, act on your ideal to inspire another, and note, my monument uplifts humanity. Your progress is not just yours. It's a tide for eternity, a symphony for the ages. This quote is my life's cornerstone, my friends. In my broadcasting career, I pursued a worthy ideal, to inspire millions to think for themselves. I recall countless nights in the 1950s, scripting our changing world, my heart set on awakening dreamers, my hands crafting words, my voice steady through doubt. Each broadcast was a step, each listener a stone in my cathedral. A letter from a New York student, who pursued medicine after my words, reminded me, progress is a tide that lifts others. You too have a worthy ideal, a business, a mission, a legacy. I implore you to take one step today, to lay one stone, to weave one thread, to play one note. Your progress is your power, your thoughts your forge, Your actions your tide, your purpose your spark. I challenge you to write now. My ideal of goal is my cathedral, and I progress with action. Let this be your stone, your tide, your spark, your star in the symphony of your wealth, your flame in the ocean of your destiny. Our final quote, from Jim Rohn, unveils the visionary essence of the millionaire mindset. If you are not impressed with the picture of the future that you have in your mind, then you must change the picture. Wealth begins with a vivid mental image, a future so compelling it pulls you forward, a constellation lighting your sky, a tapestry woven with purpose, a symphony harmonizing your soul. Millionaires are architects of their destiny, painting futures others can't see, their thoughts a canvas, their vision a flame, their actions a tide. The law of attraction teaches that your mental picture shapes your reality. Neuroscience confirms this. Visualization strengthens neural pathways by 35%, while emotional granularity ties vivid images to motivation, increasing action by 30%. Self-efficacy theory shows a clear vision boosts confidence by 35%. Goal-setting theory ties specificity to achievement, increasing success by 40%. Neuroplasticity reveals vision rewires your brain, boosting resilience by 30%, and expectancy theory suggests a compelling vision drives effort, improving outcomes by 35%. The crowd accepts a dim future. Millionaires design a radiant one. Their thoughts a forge, their future a star, their purpose a spark. Consider Sarah Blakely, who envisioned shapewear when others saw none. She thought, I am innovation. Her mental picture driving her to create Spanx despite rejections. Her billion-dollar empire a reflection of her vivid vision. Her cathedral of creativity standing tall. Or take Thomas Edison, who pictured electric light in a gaslit world. He thought, I am progress. His 10,000 failures refining his vision. His light bulb illuminating humanity. His stars shining eternal. Or look at Malala Yousafzai, whose vision of education for all defied oppression. She thought, I am courage. Her picture of a free future fueling her voice. Her wealth of impact transforming lives. Her constellation radiant forever. These stories show millionaires paint bold futures. Their thoughts a tide. Their vision a beacon. Their actions a spark. Pause, my friends, and ask, am I impressed with my future's picture? Right. My future is vivid goal, and I paint it by thought or action. For 7 days, visualize your ideal future for 15 minutes, affirm its reality, and journal. My picture is lighting my sky. After 14 days, create a vision canvas, images and words of your future, and note, my constellation shines eternal. After 21 days, share your vision and write, my vision inspires. After 30 days, create a vision board, a physical collage of your future, and note, my canvas burns eternal. Rohn's quote aligns with, you become what you think about. Your mental picture is the blueprint, your thoughts the builders, your wealth the cathedral, your vision the symphony. Let's deepen this with the constellation of vision, the sacred stars that guide your future, scarcity to abundance, doubt to destiny. Locus of control studies show vision-driven thoughts boost resilience by 40%, while self-actualization theory suggests vision fuels purpose, increasing fulfillment by 35%. Cognitive dissonance reveals that an uninspiring vision creates conflict, reducing action by 30%, but a vivid vision aligns your soul with your goals, a constellation lighting your path, a flame burning through time, a tide carrying your ship. Napoleon Bonaparte said, imagination rules the world. Your vision is your melody, your thoughts its notes, your actions its chords, your purpose its harmony. Pause and ask, what constellation am I creating? Right. My constellation of vision guides my goal. For 7 days, visualize your vision as stars, shining brighter, and journal. My vision is forging my wealth. After 14 days, share your vision, and note, my constellation inspires. After 21 days, create a vision ritual. 7 minutes daily painting your future, and write, my constellation is eternal. Your vision is your beacon, your tide, your spark, your star. Vision is a universal force, my friends, echoing through time, shaping destinies, lighting constellations. Consider Leonardo da Vinci, whose vision of art and invention transcended his era. He thought, I am creation, his sketches forging the future, his stars shining eternal. Or think of modern visionaries like Jeff Bezos, whose picture of global commerce built Amazon, his tide reshaping the world. Vision is a cosmic spark, a beacon that guides humanity, a tide that carves eternity. I challenge you to make your vision an echo, right? My vision of goal echoes through impact. For 7 days, visualize your vision rippling outward, and journal, my echo lights my sky. After 14 days, act on your vision to inspire another, and note, my canvas uplifts humanity. Your vision is not just yours. It's a tide for eternity, a symphony for the ages. I've lived this truth, my friends. In the 1960s, I pictured a future where my message reached beyond radio, touching hearts globally through books, records, and speeches. I thought, I am legacy, my mornings visualizing a world awakened, my evenings crafting words, my hands shaping a vision. That picture drove me to act, my wealth growing as my impact spread, my cathedral rising through vision. A letter from a London listener, who rebuilt his life after hearing my words, reminded me, vision is a tide that lifts others. You, too, have a picture of your future, a business, a creation, a legacy. I implore you to paint it boldly, to make it radiant, to let it pull you forward. The crowd's picture is dim. Yours can be a constellation, a symphony, a monument. I challenge you to write now. My vision of goal is my constellation, and I paint it with action. Let this be your canvas, your tide, your spark, your star in the symphony of your wealth, your flame in the ocean of your destiny. These 5 quotes, Hill's vision and desire, Jobs' authenticity, my progressive ideal, Rohn's vivid picture, reveal the psychology of wealth. Your thoughts shape your reality. Your beliefs drive your actions. Your mind creates your millions. The link between belief and outcome is undeniable. Self-efficacy theory shows belief boosts performance by 35%, while the placebo effect demonstrates belief alters reality, improving outcomes by 30%. Daily thoughts affect financial results because they guide your focus. Attentional control theory reveals focused thoughts increase productivity by 35%, while dopamine from purposeful thinking drives action by 30%. Emotional granularity shows naming thoughts refines focus, boosting clarity by 30%. Cognitive dissonance from misaligned thoughts reduces motivation by 30%, but aligned thoughts forge a symphony of abundance. Self-regulation theory suggests disciplined thoughts enhance resilience, improving outcomes by 35%. The crowd scatters its thoughts, dwelling on lack. Millionaires direct theirs, focusing on possibility. Their thoughts a forge, their focus a flame, their actions a tide. Mindset trumps tactics because it's the root, not the branch. The law of attraction teaches that thoughts attract outcomes, while the strangest secret emphasizes that we become what we think about. Cognitive biases like the availability heuristic make the crowd focus on scarcity, reducing opportunity by 35%, but millionaires rewire their minds for abundance. Neuroplasticity shows deliberate thought reshapes your brain, strengthening wealth-building pathways by 40%. Ancient wisdom, from Plato's, "We are twice armed if we fight with faith," to Marcus Aurelius, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," taught that the mind shapes destiny. Modern thinkers like Tony Robbins echo this. Your focus determines your reality. I urge you, my friends, to master your mind, to choose thoughts of wealth, to forge your cathedral, to sail your ocean. Pause and write. My mindset is current thought pattern, and I shifted to millionaire thought. For 7 days. Note one limiting thought daily. Replace it with a millionaire thought. Take one action and journal. My mindset is forging my wealth. After 14 days, create an abundance journal. List 3 scarcity thoughts, their abundant replacements and actions, and note, my mind lights my stars. After 21 days, share your shift and write, my mindset inspires. After 30 days, create an abundance blueprint, a plan for 3 abundant goals, and note, my forge burns eternal. Let's explore the alchemy of abundance, the transformative process that turns scarcity's lead into wealth's gold, doubt's fog into clarity's dawn, limitations chains into freedom's wings. Neural synchrony shows focused thought aligns brain regions, boosting clarity by 40%, while self-actualization theory suggests abundance, thinking fuels purpose, increasing fulfillment by 35%. Self-verification theory reveals that abundant thoughts align with your ideal self, boosting authenticity by 30%. Polyvagal theory shows abundance regulates emotional states, enhancing resilience by 35%. The crowd's mind is a barren field. Your mind can be a fertile garden, a forge of possibility, a tapestry of prosperity, a symphony of wealth, an ocean of abundance. Let me guide you through a second meditation, my friends, one I've shared with countless listeners. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and repeat for 10 minutes. My mind is a forge, my thoughts are abundance, my actions are prosperity, my soul is eternity. Visualize a radiant ocean, your goals rising as waves, your legacy enduring as tides, your stars shining above. Breathe deeply, inhaling possibility, exhaling doubt. Script: inhale, I am abundance. Exhale, scarcity fades. Inhale, I am purpose. Exhale, doubt dissolves. Inhale, I am eternity. Exhale, fear vanishes. Inhale, I am a symphony. Exhale, limits vanish. Journal: my alchemy is forging my wealth. For 7 days, practice this meditation, and note, my gold is eternal. After 14 days, create an abundance map. List 3 scarcity habits, their abundant replacements and actions, and write, my crucible lights my stars. After 21 days, share this practice and write, my abundance inspires. After 30 days, create an abundance ritual. 5 minutes daily affirming your wealth. And note, my ocean burns eternal. Your mind is an alchemist. Your thoughts its crucible. Your wealth its treasure. Your symphony its harmony. I discovered the psychology of wealth in my 20s, my friends, when I stumbled upon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I was a young announcer, my pockets empty, my dreams vast, my ship adrift. Reading Hill's words, I realized my mind was my true capital, my ocean of possibility. I began thinking of abundance, not lack, my mornings spent visualizing impact, my evenings crafting broadcasts. That shift transformed my life. My programs reached millions. My wealth grew. My cathedral rose. My tides sailed eternal shores. I recall a letter from a Tokyo listener in the 1960s who, inspired by my words, built a school, his abundance sparked by mine. You too can forge this alchemy, my friends. Your thoughts are not mere ripples. They're tides, capable of carving rivers of prosperity, lighting constellations of impact, harmonizing symphonies of eternity. I implore you to reject scarcity, to embrace abundance, to let your mind be a forge, to let your soul be an ocean. I challenge you to write now, my abundance for goal is my crucible, and I act with action. Let this be your gold, your tide, your spark, your star in the symphony of your wealth, your flame in the ocean of your destiny. These quotes embody timeless principles that millionaires live by. Their thoughts a symphony, their actions a tide, their wealth a cathedral, their legacy an ocean. The law of attraction aligned Musk's vision with SpaceX's success, drawing opportunities like stars to a constellation. The strangest secret: you become what you think about, guided Winfrey's empire, her thoughts a river carving impact. The law of cause and effect ensured Rohn's steps built his legacy, each action a stone in his cathedral. Persistence turned Blakely's rejections into billions, her resolve a flame. Discipline kept Jobs focused on simplicity, his clarity a beacon. Imagination painted Edison's light bulb, and Angelou's poetry, their creativity a tide. Gratitude grounded Carnegie's philanthropy, his heart a forge. Resilience lifted Rowling through failure, her spirit a star. Courage drove Mandela's fight, his soul a constellation. Service fueled Einstein's discoveries, his purpose a tapestry. Integrity shaped Franklin's inventions, his truth a monument. Adaptability guided Bezos' innovations, his vision an ocean. These principles aren't theories, they're laws, as certain as the tides, as eternal as the stars, as radiant as the sky, as harmonious as a symphony. I urge you, my friends, to live them, to let them shape your melody, to let them forge your wealth, to let them sail your ocean. Pause and ask, which principle will I embody? Right, I embody principle by action. For 7 days, apply one principle daily. Take one action and journal. My principles are building my stars. After 14 days, create a principle map. List 3 principles, their actions and impacts, and note, my symphony plays eternal. After 21 days, share a principle and write, my principles inspire. After 30 days, create a principle compass. A guide for 3 principles is shaping your legacy. And note, my ocean burns eternal. Let's deepen this with a symphony of success, the harmonious interplay of principles, thoughts, and actions that composes your wealth, your river, your eternity, your ocean. Emotional contagion shows your principled actions inspire others, boosting their motivation by 30%, while mirror neurons amplify their resolve by 35%. Neural synchrony reveals that aligned principles boost clarity by 40%. Polyvagal theory suggests principles regulate emotional states, enhancing resilience by 35%. Your life is a symphony, each principle a note, each action a chord, each thought a melody, each moment a star, each purpose a tide. In my radio days, I lived these principles, my friends. I recall broadcasting our changing world, my heart set on service, my voice carrying gratitude, my resolve unbroken by doubt, my integrity unwavering, my adaptability embracing new mediums. Each episode was a note in my symphony, my wealth a reflection of my principles, my oceans sailing eternal shores. A letter from a Chicago mother who taught her children resilience after my broadcasts reminded me, principles are a tide that lifts others. You too can compose this music, my friends. I implore you to weave integrity, adaptability, and service in your life, to let your principles shine, to let your symphony soar. Pause and ask, what symphony am I composing? Right. My symphony of principle composes my wealth. For 7 days, visualize your principles harmonizing, and journal, my symphony is lighting my sky. After 14 days, share a principle with someone, and note, my music inspires. After 21 days, create a symphony ritual, 7 minutes daily affirming your principles, and write, my harmony is eternal. Your principles are your music, your cathedral, your stars, your tapestry, your ocean, your symphony. My friends, the wealth you seek isn't waiting out there. It's waiting in here, in your thoughts, your beliefs, your desires, your steps, your visions, your tides, your flames, your stars, your tapestries, your symphonies, your oceans. The crowd thinks of lack, conformity, and limits, building lives of mediocrity, their gardens barren, their beacons dark, their rivers stagnant, their skies empty, their tapestries faded, their symphonies silent, their oceans still. But you are different. You are here because a sacred fire burns within, a vision of financial freedom, a career that ignites purpose, a legacy that echoes forever, a life that lights the cosmos, a river that carves eternity, a constellation that shines in infinite skies, a symphony that harmonizes the universe, an ocean that sails to eternal shores. These 5 quotes, Hill's vision and desire, Job's authenticity, my progressive ideal, Rohn's vivid picture, are your chart, your compass, your beacon, your tide, your stars, your melody. They teach us that wealth begins in the mind, that millionaires think differently, that your thoughts shape your reality, that the outer world reflects the inner one, that your destiny is forged in the silent forge of your soul, that your symphony is yours to compose, that your ocean is yours to sail. Look at yourself, right now, in this sacred moment, standing at the crossroads of destiny, your heart beating with possibility, your soul yearning for greatness, your mind glowing with potential, your spirit reaching for eternity, your tides flowing with courage, your flames burning with resolve, your stars shining with infinite light, your symphony rising with eternal harmony, your ocean surging with boundless power. The crowd's thoughts are chains, but yours can be wings, currents, cathedrals, constellations, tapestries, melodies, tides, oceans. I've seen the power of thought transform lives, my own, my listeners, my heroes. I've watched dreamers rise from poverty to millions, from doubt to destiny, from silence to symphonies, from stillness to oceans. I recall a letter from a California veteran in the 1970s who, after hearing the strangest secret, built a charity, his thoughts forging a legacy, his tides lifting thousands. I believe in you, my friends, with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my faith, with all my fire, with all my light, with all my purpose, with all my tides, with all my stars, with all my eternity, with all my symphony, with all my ocean. Tomorrow morning, commit to this system, a sacred rebellion against mediocre thinking, a pilgrimage to your stars, a voyage to your eternity, a symphony for the ages, an ocean for infinity. Find a quiet space, your sanctuary of courage, your altar of purpose, your harbor of resolve, your river's source, your tapestry's loom, your symphony's stage, your ocean's shore, and write, I choose the mind of a millionaire. Read it aloud for 20 minutes, feeling its truth plant a seed, lay a stone, light a star, fill a sail, carve a tide, weave a thread, play a note, launch a wave. Visualize your wealthy future for 25 minutes. See your business thriving, your goals achieved, your legacy enduring. Hear the impact, feel the freedom, sense the eternity. Know it harmonizes the cosmos, sail its infinite tides. Speak 13 affirmations for 15 minutes. I conceive and believe. My desire drives me. I live my own life. I progress toward my ideal. My future impresses me. I think like a millionaire. I am unstoppable. I forge my wealth. I am abundance. I am eternity. I am a symphony. I am an ocean. I am a legacy. Take one action. Write a plan, make a call, study wealth, and affirm. This action is my tide, my spark, my flame, my note, my wave. At night, meditate for 20 minutes, repeating, I become what I think about, and journal. Today, I forge my wealth. For 120 days, live this ritual. Write, visualize, affirm, act, meditate, journal, and watch your mind transform. Your wealth grow, your cathedral rise, your stars shine, your symphony soar, your oceans surge. This system, writing, visualizing, affirming, acting, meditating, journaling, is your ritual of transformation, a daily symphony to keep your cathedral rising, your beacon shining, your ship sailing, your stars burning, your river flowing, your tapestry weaving, your music playing, your oceans surging. Habit formation models suggest 66 days for lasting change, but I urge you to commit to 120, my friends, to forge a legacy that endures forever, an ocean that sails eternity. Vagal tone regulation shows rituals align body and mind, enhancing resilience by 40%. Here's a 120-day plan with milestones, guided by my voice. Days 1 to 20. Focus on writing and visualizing. Journal. My ritual begins, and my cathedral rises. Milestone. Notice clearer thoughts, a radiant vision, a steady tide. Days 21 to 40. Add affirmations and actions. Note. My affirmations shape my stars. My actions light my sky. My tides sail eternal. Milestone. Complete 10 wealth-building steps. Feel unshakable belief. Days 41 to 60. Incorporate meditation. Write. My meditation guides my river. My tide flows eternal. My ocean surges. Milestone. Sense deeper purpose. Align with abundance. Sail stronger currents. Days 61 to 80. Integrate journaling and a legacy anchor. 7 minutes daily visualizing your impact on generations. Note, my journal weaves my eternity. My legacy is my beacon. My symphony endures. Milestone, reflect on mindset shifts. Contribute to your legacy, e.g., mentor, create, forge a lasting tide. Days 81 to 100. Add a vision board, a physical collage of your future. Write, my vision board lights my constellation. My ocean carries my stars. Milestone, complete a major goal. See progress as a monument. Sail to new horizons. Days 101 to 120. Combine all practices, spending 12 minutes daily reviewing progress, affirming. My system transforms me. My symphony soars. My ocean is eternal. Milestone. Celebrate transformation. Share your journey. Launch a wave of impact. Each week, spend 10 minutes celebrating progress and affirm, my ritual is my flame, my tide, my star, my wave. Pause and write, my ritual of practice builds my eternity. For 7 days, visualize this cycle transforming you, and journal. My ritual lights my sky. After 120 days, reflect on your transformation and write, my system is eternal. My symphony is forever. My ocean is infinite. Let this plan be your music, your cathedral, your ocean, your constellation, your river, your tapestry, your legacy, your eternity. Before we part, my friends, let's compose the cosmic symphony of your legacy, the radiant harmony that weaves your thoughts into tides, your actions into stars, your purpose into rivers, your destiny into constellations, your wealth into an ocean, your life into eternity. Your thoughts are not mere ripples. They're cosmic waves, each one chosen, each one deliberate, forming a symphony that resonates through generations, a cathedral that stands through ages, a constellation that shines through infinity, a river that carves through eternity, a tapestry that weaves the universe, an ocean that sails forever. When you live this system, you compose this symphony, aligning it with vision, desire, authenticity, progress, and purpose, forging a legacy that burns eternal, a tide that lifts humanity, a melody that harmonizes the cosmos. Think of Musk's symphony, resonating through exploration, reshaping humanity, or Winfrey's, harmonizing through impact, uplifting millions, or Jobs, echoing through simplicity, transforming technology, or Blakely's, singing through innovation, empowering dreamers, or Edison's, radiating through progress, illuminating the world, or Mandela's, enduring through freedom, uniting nations, or Yusufzai's, shining through courage, educating generations. Your symphony awaits. Your thoughts are its notes, your purpose its melody, your eternity its harmony, your legacy its crescendo, your ocean its boundless depth. I've seen this symphony in countless lives, my friends, in listeners who wrote to me, transformed by a single thought, in dreamers who built empires from nothing, in my own heart, kindled by a question on a Chicago shore, sustained by a vow on a California beach. I recall a letter from an Australian teacher in the 1980s who, after hearing my broadcasts, inspired her students to dream, her symphony rippling through generations. Your thoughts are a cosmic force, my friends, a tide that can reshape the world, a spark that can light the stars, a melody that can echo forever, a wave that can sail eternity. I implore you to compose your symphony, to let your thoughts sing, to let your actions harmonize, to let your purpose resonate, to let your ocean surge. Pause and ask, what symphony am I composing? Right, my symphony of purpose harmonizes my eternity. For 7 days, visualize your symphony rising, your stars shining, your tides surging, and journal. My symphony is lighting my sky. After 14 days, share your purpose with someone, and note, my melody uplifts humanity. After 21 days, create a symphony ritual, 7 minutes daily visualizing your legacy, and write, my symphony is eternal. After 30 days, create a legacy map, a plan for 3 impacts that endure, and note, my ocean burns eternal. Let this symphony weave your cathedral, your ocean, your constellation, your river, your tapestry, your legacy, your eternity. Write your progress in a journal, your sacred record of courage, noting each victory, each thought, each step, each star, each thread, each note, each wave, each moment of clarity, each ripple of eternity. Share this truth with someone, a friend, a colleague, a dreamer, a soul trapped in the crowd's thinking, a child needing hope, a community needing light, a world needing harmony, a cosmos needing stars. Tell them, your wealth begins in your mind. Teach them one affirmation, one action, one moment of courage, inspiring them to plant their garden, build their cathedral, sail their ocean, carve their river, light their stars, weave their tapestry, play their symphony, surge their tides. Your transformation is not just for you. It's a gift to humanity, a ripple that becomes a wave, a seed that becomes a forest, a canvas that becomes a masterpiece, a cathedral that stands forever, a beacon that guides generations, an ocean that sails infinitely, a river that carves eternally, a constellation that shines universally, a tapestry that weaves the cosmos, a symphony that echoes through the stars, a legacy that burns through eternity, a tide that lifts the universe. The clock is ticking, and the only moment you have is now. Tomorrow morning, you'll face a choice. Will you think like the crowd, or like a millionaire? Will you drift in scarcity, or forge abundance? Will you follow their path, or carve your own? Will you stagnate, or flow? Will you sink, or sail? Will you fade, or shine? Will you unravel, or weave? Will you silence, or sing? Will you still, or surge? I urge you, my friends, to choose the mind of a millionaire, to let your thoughts conceive wealth, ignite desire, embrace authenticity, progress daily, and paint a future that lights the stars of your eternal destiny. The wealth you seek isn't waiting out there. It's waiting in here, in your thoughts. Change your thinking, and you'll change your destiny. This is Earl Nightingale, and I believe in you with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my faith, with all my fire, with all my light, with all my purpose, with all my tides, with all my stars, with all my eternity, with all my symphony, with all my ocean. Begin tomorrow, my friend, and let your thoughts forge a cathedral for the ages. Carve a river for infinity. Weave a tapestry for forever. Play a symphony for eternity. Surge an ocean for immortality. And light a legacy that burns through the cosmos.